All right, here's a brief review of the texting component within TransActPOS. The setup of the application is actually under System, Company Setup, Company Information, and within the uh, Mercury settings. There's been established a texting phone number. Um, Preset messages can be established here. So as you need to add more messages, you will come back to this space and add messages here. That basic description has an ID, brief description, and then a long description that appears in the text. And we'll see that here in a moment for that customer. And I would suggest certainly supporting information as the company name and phone number and convenience for that along with that message. So you can create those additional messages here. The QR code will be created within the system itself. So selecting QR code, it'll drop it into the root of the server directory, and I've typically named these QR, and then at least some description so you know what that is as you pick it up and move it around and use it as you need. So that gets created by the system instead of an external option. So that gets the system set up. The preliminary establishment of the phone number, etc., was done through a separate utility we have. So that gets that going for you. So how do you use this? Let's go out to a known email or texting number. So let's put in the last 4, and we'll go pull up. Get the right number in. We'll put in the last 4. We'll pick up that one, and we'll go into the texting button, because once this person has registered within the system, it will then turn on the texting option. So I've selected this, and so I initially sent out a message to that phone. That phone then responded back with "See you soon, thanks." So that's the sequence of events we have here. So if you want to send them a message, you select message, you choose the message, it appears down here, and then you select send. There's no editing capability of that because they are presets, because we want that security of knowing what text was being sent to the customer. Select send, that message goes out, and in about whatever time that takes for that carrier to process that, it comes back to you. So I've already received that message. So on that phone, I will send in a message. Working late. See you tomorrow. Set send. So that's been sent. So there, in about, call it 20 seconds, a minute, that will then refresh on this screen. We'll let this go ahead and run uninterrupted just to see it respond. And there it is. So that sequence of events is what happens. The originating record for that customer, that 8159 number, was received into the system by the scanning of the QR code. That QR code includes this phone number for the store, its texting number, and a join prompt. As it gets appended to the system, it looks for an existing 8159 number, for instance. If it finds it, it says, okay, I already know that I have that customer in the system, so then it would establish that as a texting phone number. If it does not find that number, it adds a new customer record. The system will send to that texting individual a form to fill out the rest of their information. Once they complete that information, then it then fills in the remaining information on the customer record for that text number. and then completes that process. You would use certainly a combine. So if you have a company set up and then this is individual coming in, that individual needs to be associated with that company, you could then combine those two together and get that to come together for you. There are options within service ticket to also send out the texting message. So as you bring up that service ticket, they will then have a green TXT value here, which then you can text to that customer on that service ticket that information. So this gives you at least a initial review of that process of utilizing texting within TransActPOS. Thank you.